Welcome back. If you're a movie lover, you know the feeling, finishing a film, and instantly wanting more. Maybe you're left with burning questions or you just want to spend more time with those unforgettable characters. Ever finish a movie and immediately crave a sequel, only to get nothing but silence? It's a unique kind of disappointment, walking out of the theater hoping for a next chapter that never arrives. Some films are hits, beloved by millions, and seem destined for a follow-up. Audiences talk, fans speculate, and yet, sometimes the story just stops there. Why? Sometimes it's the box office numbers that don't quite add up. Other times it's a creative decision, directors or writers wanting to leave things as they are. And occasionally it's just bad timing or studio politics that get in the way. Today we're diving into part 4 of our series on movies that never got a sequel. 10 more films that left us hanging, despite all the potential for more. From timeless classics that defined a generation to indie gems that almost broke through, we'll explore why these stories ended after just one chapter, and what might have been if things had gone differently. So get ready to pour one out for the sequels that never worked. These are the films that deserved a second act, but never got their chance. We've got our list ready, and we're counting down from 1 to 10. Let's get into it and see which movies made the cut this time. Chapter 1. Storks 2. The 2016 animated comedy Storks was a hit, funny, heartfelt, and a box office success. With its charming world and lovable cast, a sequel seemed obvious. But the creative team moved on and Warner Animation shifted focus to Space Jam: A New Legacy. Storks 2 was quietly shelved, its potential adventures left undelivered. Sometimes even a solid hit can't compete with studio priorities. The Storks' next delivery? Permanently cancelled. Chapter 2, Jimmy Neutron 2. The story of a sequel that never saw the light of day, despite the excitement and anticipation that once surrounded it. The original 2001 film was a smash hit, launching a beloved TV show and even earning an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature. Audiences everywhere fell in love with Jimmy's wild inventions and out-of-this-world adventures. With fans clamoring for more, a sequel was quickly put into development. Creator John A. Davis and his team were ready to take Jimmy and his friends on another big-screen journey, with new stories and even bigger ideas. But then, disaster struck. DNA Productions' next film, The Ant Bully, failed at the box office, and the studio was forced to shut its doors for good. The dream of a sequel faded almost overnight. With the studio gone, so were any hopes for Jimmy Neutron 2. The creative team was left with unfinished ideas and unfulfilled plans, their vision for a new adventure left behind. Sometimes all it takes is one flop to erase even the brightest ideas, no matter how much potential they hold. The brain blast fizzled out before it even had a chance to begin, leaving fans to wonder what could have been. Jimmy's next big adventure? Lost to history, a story left untold, waiting in the stars for a chance that never came. Chapter 3. Elio 2. Elio hasn't even released yet, but signs point to no sequel. Pixar's recent struggles and shifting strategies make a follow-up unlikely. The film's new animation style has drawn criticism, and delays hint at trouble. With Pixar leaning on proven franchises, Elio's original story probably ends here. Not every adventure is meant to be a series. Elio's mission? Likely a one-time journey. Chapter 4. Ratatouille 2. Ratatouille is a masterpiece, its story perfectly complete. Director Brad Bird has no interest in a sequel unless it matches the original's quality. The film's ending is a satisfying conclusion for Remy and friends. Sometimes the best way to honor a classic is to let it stand alone. No need for a second helping when the first was perfect. Ratatouille remains a 5-star meal, untouched by sequels. Chapter 5. Brave 2. Brave was Pixar's first fairy tale and a huge success, but its story felt complete. Merida's journey with her mother resolved the film's core conflict. A sequel would risk undoing that emotional resolution or feel forced. The filmmakers told the story they wanted, and it resonated. Sometimes a legend is best left as a single, powerful tale. Brave stands strong on its own. Chapter 6. The Good Dinosaur 2. Despite stunning visuals, The Good Dinosaur was Pixar's first box office flop. Financial failure meant no incentive for a sequel. The story of Arlo and Spot ended on a poignant note, bringing them back would cheapen that. Sometimes a film's beauty lies in its singular, bittersweet ending. The Good Dinosaur remains a flawed but unique one-off. Not every world needs revisiting. Some friendships are best left as memories. Chapter 7. Soul 2. Soul was a critical hit, but its streaming release made box office success hard to measure. Joe's journey of self-discovery ends with a satisfying, open conclusion. A sequel would either shift focus or feel redundant. The film's message is complete. Sometimes that's enough. Soul's power is in its singular, resonant story. Some journeys don't need a second act. Chapter 8. Rango 2. Rango was a weird, wonderful hit, an animated western for adults and kids alike. Despite its success, a sequel never materialized. The director and star moved on, and the studio cooled on quirky westerns after The Lone Ranger flopped. Rango's unique style and mature tone may have limited its franchise potential. Sometimes, a one-of-a-kind film is best left alone. Rango rode off into the sunset, never to return. A singular masterpiece, never duplicated. Chapter 9. The Emoji Movie 2. The only thing more silent than the sequel? The audience's reaction. Universally panned, The Emoji Movie was a box office success but a critical disaster. Despite making money, the backlash was so severe that Sony moved on to better projects. Sometimes a franchise is best left deleted. No one's asking for more meh. Some movies are better as one-offs, for everyone's sake. Chapter 10. Igor 2. Igor had a great premise, a hunchbacked assistant dreaming big, but the film flopped. Its quirky style and muddled tone failed to find an audience. Poor box office and critical reception killed any sequel hopes. The studio never made another feature, and Igor faded into obscurity. Not every clever idea becomes a franchise. Igor's dream of a sequel, left on the lab shelf. And there you have it, 10 more movies that never got a sequel. Some of these films left us wanting more, while others felt perfectly complete as they were. It's always fascinating to see which stories Hollywood chooses to revisit, and which ones are left untouched, becoming legends in their own right. From untouchable classics to missed opportunities, and even a few dodged disasters, Hollywood's sequel game is unpredictable. Sometimes the magic of a single film is just too special to recapture, and other times we're left wondering what could have been if the story had continued. Which of these movies are you glad stayed solo, preserving their unique endings and unforgettable moments? Or is there a film on this list you wish had gotten a sequel, exploring new adventures or answering lingering questions? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts and theories about what could have happened next. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest movie deep dives and discussions. What sequel do you wish existed? Share your wildest sequel ideas or dream continuations in the comments. We can't wait to read them. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep the movie magic alive. We'll see you at the next deep dive.